top scorers for his team, 6 goals and 10 assists on the season, and he wins that one. This one coming all the way back. Handled behind the net.
What the hell?
Imperium tend to be pretty methodical, but they get that one away immediately. And there's a quick chance. Turned aside. This one going to go all the way down, and it will be an icing, so it's going to come back.
Fly.
We see the Imperium as one of the best teams in the league. They don't create defensive turnovers all that often, but it seems to get exposed whenever they face this team. And you know the coaching staff, they usually talk about it as soon as they finish their shift.
Draw one by the Showstoppers, that one up and out of play. We're just going to redo and start again.
I'm taking a good look at the net. It looks like they decided last minute to send by Scanlon into the net, and I don't blame them.
I was expecting Scanlon to start. Hang on, there's a shot by Frisco. Rebound off to the side.
Good.
Fumble just at the left. Back in.
Still good.
Takes another shot. Come all the way back down. Showstoppers try to work it out.
You're good.
They get to it first, and it takes a look. Fumble. That was Jordan Albright trying to exit the zone. There's a quick shot by Cunningham and a save, and held.
Former USA ball hockey player Danny Cunningham does a great job creating that turnover and just gives himself that space for the wrist shot. And I've seen this team in person at the Mila Cup last year. You just got to appreciate how quick they move that ball.
Matt Miguel wins the draw. Quick shot. Turn the side. And Imperium have it behind the net. Trying to fumble that one in front. There's a chance. Just off the outside, the second chance. Looked like that was. It was Owen Mills. Good opportunity from the slot would go. Now along the left-hand side, and Quan Smith, number 16.
Good.
Keep an eye on him, like I said, major figure on the blue line. There's a chance right in front. Laying out and held out. Showstoppers still battling for it. There's another chance. Smith takes a shot. And that was deflecting up and out of play. With Smith looking no worth for the wear, huh, Daniel?
Well, and I saw a photo earlier, but first here's the attempted wraparound by Persichetti's great centering pass. Saw he didn't have enough room. And then the follow-up shot. It just breaks through with that speed. The Imperium's offense suddenly just going all out.
Quick rush, and you know a fast start here is important. But like I said, keep all eyes on the third period. In my opinion, that's really where things are going to change. Handled along the boards by Matt Miguel. And he gives it away. There's another shot. Digging away at it, they score! The Imperium get on the board first. It's 1-0.
It was a never-ending onslaught for the past couple of minutes.
45.
Gets that rebound, and it looks like they're going to give credit to the number 24, Danny Cunningham.
Great start for the Imperium. A good look there from that goal cam. You see it clearly. Nix gets beat, and Cunningham gets his team on the board.
He's
They
off.
pound that one in, and they're looking to stay on top of them early. Offside there, but that could have been really dangerous as Dick Phillips.
It wasn't that soft. Come on. It wasn't that soft.
I got it.
I have no voice.
One of the things that we see with the Imperium is that they tend to have their strongest game near the end of the season.
Stay there, Timmy.
Are
Timmy,
we
stay
starting
there.
to see that trend early in this game?
Well, like I said, it's basically starting the Milet Cup early for them. This is important, and a win here guarantees essentially their first step advancing. And Albright gets called for the offside. There you see the captain, Drew, and he's going to have to walk all the way back.
One of 3 players have at least 20 points in the season. The Showstoppers are the only team that I know of in the entire league that has 3 players that have reached the 20-point club.
Looking at the numbers here, absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, Drew's got 17, Jordan's got 27, Anderson's got 20, and Michael Felsing with 20. Chase Malloy's got 15, although he's supposed to be out. Yeah, quite a lot of firepower on this team as Nix covers that one up and we start over. On the other side, it's Jim Kiesel.
And with Chase Malloy being out 15 points, that's an offensive piece that they're going to need back very soon.
Albright along the right-hand side gains the zone and drops it off. He loses it. They battle for it along that right circle. Player goes down, but no call, and it continues. Bumping in front of the Imperium bench. Plugging away at it. Player goes down. Set up in front. It never found its way to Scanlon. And Imperium managed to work it out. Onside. Oh, we got a roughing call.
It's going to be against the Showstoppers. It's going to be Michael Felsing going to the box. So that'll give the Imperium a first look at their power play.
That's the double whammy. You take one of the 20-point scorers off the field, and you give up the odd man advantage. Imperium looking to continue and spread that lead. Persichetti walked in. And that one gets shoveled up and out. Scanlon settles it.
Good argue.
And the Imperium going to walk it back. Anquan Smith on the near side. He's going to chase after it after the dump in. Took an awkward roll. Not much of a bounce. And Cunningham tries to drive the net with a wraparound. There's another shot. That didn't miss by much. And Swift. Oh, what a shot! The fake gets turned aside. Not sure if Nick's got a piece of that one. Scanlon settles, and they get the clear.
That one actually hit the frame.
I thought I heard metal. We'll see if we can take a look from the net cams. In the meantime, 45 seconds left to go on the power play. Back for Smith, who tees one up and shot high. Nick's got a piece of that one. Imperium still have it. Anquan Smith, ooh, he healed that one a little bit. Now he's got to be careful. That one got deep, but Showstoppers couldn't get to it in time. Cunningham keeps that one inside. Persichetti has it now. Tries to center. Actually goes back to the D. Still on the power play for a little bit longer here. There's a shot. Persichetti with a second opportunity that goes wide. Krause with a shot. He unleashes one that goes up and out of play.
It's borderline. He's moving just as much as your guy. He was. Ooh. Yes, sure.
He takes it past the guy, he's gone. He can't take a piece of him even if he's moving. He doesn't have the ball.
His momentum was taking him right in there. I get what you're saying.
He can't run into him.
It's borderline. Here we go.
There you see from that replay. That did not miss by much. Ryan Nix managed to keep it out. There's another opportunity from the point again. It goes wide. Sounds like they're even strength. The Showstoppers managed to get a penalty kill up on the board to start things off as they trail 1-0 here in the first period of Game 1. There's a little bit of a shove by Miguel. Matt Miguel tries to win this one. He's getting some help right in front of a crowd. There's a push, but I think they're just going to call this one frozen. Let's take a look one more time. There's the save by Nix, just off the fingertips. And Cunningham coming right out from behind the net. Good opportunity.
Yep. Yeah, I'm good.
Second chance from the circle. And another one turned aside. Now offensive zone draw by the Showstoppers. Collect. Doing nice work cycling it. Back up to the point for Faust. Now hang on, Owen Mills. He's going to rip one from the right circle. Second chance. A lot of player movement by the Imperium. The defending champs looking good. In front, trying to get more. Just barely pushed off that one is Cassell. Mills posted up in the slot. Now he's going to go off on a change. And the Showstoppers are just going to clear it. They get it across red. But that gives the Imperium a chance to tag up, and they will. Bandad, now the Showstoppers have it. Working in the other direction, here comes Anderson. And that one goes out of play. Almost hits one of the fans. We're going to have another face-off right here. Take a look one more time. Great view from the net cam. Right on the doorstep. I don't know how that one stayed out. Cassell was right there. Wouldn't go. Imperium coming right back at it with another opportunity. Another shot. Nix turns that one away. I think that was Pacito. Coming after this one is Justin Haynes. Haynes has it. He's getting 2-on-1. He needs help. Pacito comes in to assist behind. This one rimmed around by Albright and going to be picked up by Chernetsky. Chernetsky defensively slows things down. Showstoppers have it at the red line, and they gain the zone with Speeders Anderson. Tries to drop the shoulder and cut in. That one stays out. Persichetti. He's got the steal, and now he's going to show his speed. He gets shoved by Faust. Still has it. That one's just going to roll off his stick and back to the point.
Good.
A lot of speed on this. Both teams, really. Migliozzi forced to the outside. Right onto Chernetsky's stick, and he couldn't handle it. Quick transition. Gotten it covered by Nix. That was Brendan Krause. He's just going to get the freeze. But a nice back and forth here. There you see Migliozzi retiring to the bench. He had a good shift there. But nice defense by the Imperium to hold the Showstoppers to the outside. And Taras Chernetsky with a wonderful opportunity in the high slot. That ball just rolled off his stick. But there's no question the Showstoppers know how to score. They trail this one 1-0. Here in the first period, Imperium continuing to show why they are the two-time defending Milet Cup champions as they send that one up and out of play. Krause again. Walk back in front of Nix. Looks like that's going to be Cassell. He's squaring off against Frisco. Frisco wins it for the Showstoppers, but they're heading to their own end. Cassell drives the net. Good opportunity. Frisco tries the give and go along the half board, so that doesn't play out.
Good.
Now they get it in deep.
Pass.
They're onside. Here comes Felsing. Gave it away.
Good.
Imperium gained the zone, change behind the play. Penn Hills with the lead, and they're looking to build. More changes as things slow down in the Steel City zone. Back up for Felsing. Felsing sends it across. Chance for a 2-on-1 in that one! Oh, and just rolling off of Owen Mills' stick. Had a great chance. Felsing, pass an 0-1, 3-on-1! Quick shot! Second chance, Nix keeps it out! Now behind the net. They still have it. Cunningham cuts back in! One-timer! Rebound! Oh, and it stays out! Nix called on to make some huge saves. And we continue. Jordan Albright loses it. Imperium coming in waves here. Another shot shoulder to side, but it stays in play.
Good.
Showstoppers need something. They've got an Albright or two, so let's see what they can do behind the net. Jordan Albright still with it. Walks it up the wall. Has it at the hash marks and kicks it back to the point. Showstoppers take a shot that goes wide. Cunningham backed all the way in. Just about a minute left to go here in the first period on the strength of a Danny Cunningham goal that gave the Imperium the lead here in the first. The defending Milet Cup champions have their toughest test right here against the Showstoppers. There's a shot blocked. Steel City really haven't had a bunch of opportunities. It's really been mostly Penn Hills so far in this period. And that one's going to go for an icing.
Thank you.
Not a lot of time left. We'll see. There's the play by Owen Mills. Good defensive stick work. I want to say that was Miguel who broke it up here. 41 seconds left to go in the first period. Steel City does have an offensive zone faceoff, though, so there's that.
Let's go.
We'll see what they can do here. They win the draw. Shot from the blue line, gets blocked, doesn't find its way to Scanlon. Behind the net, Showstoppers. In front, Migliozzi now. Just shy of 30 ticks, and the Imperium have it again. This could be dangerous. Watch out for a late period goal. No pressing. Now in front, turns, fires, blocked. That was Spacito. Second chance. Trying to get this one. Steel City wants to get it out. And that is it. The period is done. 10 minutes in the books, 1 goal up on the board, and it belongs to Danny Cunningham and the Penn Hills Imperium. Daniel, this was a pretty exciting period, but who's got the advantage?
Well, it's clearly the Imperium, but that was a big block at the end of the period by former Imperium Taras Chernetsky. Knows how the Imperium attacked, but they were just overwhelming them that period. Just with that 1 goal, just nothing you could do. It was already committed to one side and just snuck through the 5-hole. Imperium just came to play today.
100%. I mean, it really looked like they caught the Showstoppers maybe, I don't want to say asleep, because this is a very, very skilled team, but when you look at the regular season, right, 7-3, 8-4, and 4-3, the Showstoppers blanked the Imperium 3 straight. I don't think this is what they were expecting. Would you agree?
One game semi.
Well, I wouldn't say that if they weren't expecting. They knew that the Imperium were going to be a strong team. In fact, they were behind in one of the games earlier this season, but they did come all the way back in the third period. So don't be sleeping on them.
He was coming by. He kind of stepped in front, but he was already coming. He was already coming that way. That's what I told him.
No. I mean, I think this is going to be a third period situation. We saw in year 1 in that final against the Pioneers, it was pretty even until that third period. Even last year against the Dogs, things really opened up in that third period, but those were meltdowns on the other side. Here, like I said, the losses this season by Penn Hills have come off the heels of third period meltdowns. So this is going to have to be a full 30-minute game. Second period underway, and an offside touch there will reset things quickly for us. But yeah, Daniel, I think we definitely can't call this after 10. Would you agree?
Absolutely not. After what we've seen with the Showstoppers earlier this season when they faced the Imperium, I think they're just getting started.
100%. And don't forget, we get to see Game 2 in just about an hour and a half after this. So stay tuned. You got all the action here in Pittsburgh at the famed Team Pitt Rink, home of the legendary Pittsburgh Gods, of which a lot of players out here today belong, a club team. Now hang on, walks in! Oh, that one stays out! Huge save by Ryan Nix. Let's see that one again.
That butterfly just came down at just the right time, just gave them next to no room. He attempted to go for the backhand, but Nix just read that one. He had to bet that he was not going to go for the corners, and he guessed right.
Quick shot by Bergamasco off the draw. And the Imperium not slowing down here in the second. Mills is on it. Has it at the goal line. Underneath for Persichetti. Back for Owen Mills. Shot gets blocked. Chance of the red line. Showstoppers gain the zone. They're onside. Right wing by the hash marks. Struggling with it behind the net. This one bouncing. Some physicality. Expect to see that. Both of these teams know how to do it. That's Colin Downing for the Imperium defending. Persichetti got tangled up a little bit, but now he's got it. Sends it for the third man high. Takes a shot and heels that when it goes wide. There's Persichetti again. Loads up and he scores! Brandon Persichetti, and it's 2-0.
An excellent one-timer from the point. Gets the feed down low along the boards.
Hey, you get the numbers?
Around. just great sight by Jim Kiesel to find Persichetti waiting for that pass. And where's Nick's going? I think he actually got screened on this play, had no idea, and didn't see it till the last minute.
Stays here.
You know, we talk about the players on the showstoppers with 20-plus points. Persichetti, 4 goals and 3 assists for 7 points in the regular season. But really, Brendan Persichetti is a big-time postseason performer, and we just saw it there. Huge goal to give his team a 2-0 lead. He is a clutch performer and shows up big when it matters.
Yes, sir.
Justin Haynes chasing that one. They cause the turnover. If they can get another,
Get going, Rick.
Showstopper's in danger of really falling into a hole now. They need to respond. Along the left-hand side, lost in front of the scorekeeper, and he gets picked all the way back down. No icing, so Matt Miguel has to collect. He sends it forward. They play catch, but that one out of the reach of Migliozzi, and it's going to go.
Back in.
It looks like it's just an offside.
Yeah, see that the Showstoppers, just when they get a chance to go on the offense, just something just breaks down, and that's about the third time they got caught offside.
Yeah, the passing just isn't clicking for them right now. And they don't have a ton of time to sort it out. Now Chernetsky has it, gains the zone along the right-hand side. Chernetsky tries to send it diagonal and can't hold the red line. They're forced to vacate and tag up. Now they do re-enter, but it's controlled by the Imperium. Behind the net. Worked up but not out with a quick shot from the red line. Takes some bounces after hitting some legs. Held again. Steel City. Nice zone time, but not a lot of pressure, and they give it away, and it comes back! That one was close. The Imperium have it again. Walking this one back is Phillips. Just going to send it into space in the corner. They pick it up. The Imperium back on the attack.
Good battle.
A little 2-on-2 exchange comes right out to Phillips. He crashes the net. He and Nix bump, and a big shrug save by Nix keeps it out. A little action in front of the net.
Good. You good?
3 guys standing still.
Showstoppers players getting frustrated. There's Felsing's shot! Oh, and how did that not go? The net gets knocked off. We play on. Here comes Persichetti. He can't gain the zone. Now the net's off, and that is going to cause things to stop. But Showstoppers, with their best chance of the game, they thought they had it.
I thought so too. He was wide open on the far post. And so how does he not get that one? There's a pass from Migliozzi, and oh, he just whiffed it. Little too much sauce. That's very unfortunate.
Tough break for Migliozzi. I didn't see who was receiving that pass, but that's tough at speed. But that's the play they want. Like I said, though, they're just having trouble connecting these passes. Now on the other side, it's Owen Mills takes his shot. Ian Persichetti continuing to cause problems in the offensive zone. Albright with a nice little pass in tight under pressure. Tries to make a deke and it doesn't work. Here comes Cunningham. He's got Persichetti in front. Digging away at it. Loose. Swing and a miss and a juggling save, and Nix hangs on.
I'm keeping an eye on Ricky Anderson because he had a chop after the play, after the catch was made. Watch 90 on your left. As soon as the catch is made. Watch him there. Oh, it was played with a high stick, and then watch him afterwards. Swats the stick out of the hands of Owen Mills.
Goal. Centers, let's go.
We'll see if things get a little chippy as this game goes on, especially if the Showstoppers stay in a hole. They are trailing right now 2-0. Trying to get a response here along the left-hand side. And nothing. Scanlon doesn't even have to make a save. Opposite direction, here comes Mills! Hand is up, it's going to be a penalty. He crashes the net and goes down. They have possession, so it's bonus time. Bergamasco back from Persichetti. Now in the slot, rips one and scores! on the delayed penalty. It's 3-0. And the champs showing why they have got back-to-back Milet Cups.
That looks like Braden Frankert as it goes across and over to the circle. And you can hear the frustration out of the showstoppers. This is certainly not the game that they wanted.
10:43.
Yeah, 10:43. 99 had a delay. Rough.
Yeah, 99 delay rough.
That was a phenomenal view from the goal cam there, just beating Ryan Nick's glove side. A huge goal. And the showstoppers, like you said, Daniel, showing some serious frustration.
No.
They can't believe they're in a 3-0 hole here in the second period. That one out of play. It was actually going to be a delayed penalty against Drew Albright. They convert on the 6-on-5.
You get the more I look at the Imperium, they are playing just like they are at the Milet Cup. They are just overwhelming. They're not even getting a chance at Scanlon.
Yeah, this is... I've always thought of them as a defensive first team. And they're showing that, but really flexing their offense. But, I mean, that for me, that's how I think of this team. They build from the defense out. They defend well. They possess a lot. And they move the ball quick and just being opportunistic here, slicing up the Steel City Showstoppers right now. They've walked out to a 3-0 lead here midway through this game. Game 1 of the Pittsburgh Tier 1 Finals. The winner of this series guaranteed a spot in the playoffs at the Milet Cup. Both of these teams will be going to Marlton in a month, but one of them may face elimination before the playoffs even begin. That's what they're playing for here, as the division champs will have the immediate pass to the playoffs at the Cup.
Now, when you think about with the other divisions, Massachusetts, Buffalo, New Jersey, how much is it a threat to them, whoever becomes the runner-up, that they're going to be at the bottom? Because these are still two very good teams.
That's a great question. No matter what, they're going to have to deal with someone tricky. So it's entirely possible that no matter what happens, hang on, Bergamasco with a shot. No matter what happens, we may see a rematch in the playoffs. And you know whatever team loses, they're going to have a chip on their shoulder. We got to get there. So in the meantime, Imperium coming right back between the legs pass. Didn't quite connect. That one offside, so they will have to tag up, and they do. That one sent in by Krause. This game continues to be all Imperium. And yeah, we've already seen it. We've heard it. The Showstoppers are frustrated. Now behind the net, tries to make a move. Defensively, good stick there, breaks it up. That was Felsing defending. Now he comes back in to help. Lifts the stick and has it. Michael Felsing, nice move to avoid Persichetti. Sends a home run pass! And that was dangerous. Scanlon tested a little bit there. Good vision by Felsing to connect that pass. Now he's got to come all the way back and defend. And who else but Persichetti behind the net. Sends it back to the point. Quick shot. And that one sails up and out of play.
It seems like the Showstoppers, the only way that they can get the Scanlon is by just throwing it down the rink and hope it hits them. You don't win games that way, but it seems like this is the only way that they can gain offensive territory, let alone just get anything at Scanlon.
Yeah, I mean, we barely even said either Albright name at all this game. That says a lot. Here they come with speed. Anderson, his shot goes wide. Of the big guns, I think Ricky's been the one who we've mentioned the most. And there's more battling for it in front of the Showstoppers bench.
Good.
And they get it out. Steel City still has it. Second period, they trail 3-0 in game one of the finals here in Pittsburgh Tier 1. That shot goes wide. Drew Albright, first one on it at the half wall. And nothing comes of that. And now with speed, it's a 2-on-1. Persichetti has to slow up. They gain the zone. No, just barely. That was tough. Persichetti had a step, tried to slow things down, and that one gets caught offside.
That's about the third time I've seen the Imperium get a 2-on-1 rush. They've been using a lot of speed. And of course, their forechecking and back-checking have been just spectacular. And yeah, there was clearly a step offside. But the Imperium just keep finding ways to get the breakout.
Great job with that look, Justin, for the replay. Thanks for that. And this one comes back around. Showstoppers. Albright lost it. In front, there's a shot and another juggled save by Nix, robbing Haynes. But that was a tricky giveaway.
Yeah, Drew Albright would love to have that one back. As it comes, he was trying to make the pass with his backhand. You usually want to try to go for the forehand to make those passes, because those backhand ones, you don't get a whole lot of power with those.
Cunningham wins that faceoff with gusto, and it comes all the way back to the red line. Now they have it behind the net. Minute and a half to go, second period. Stepped on a stick, so no call there. Bergamasco the shot. Bouncing around. Showstoppers with speed. They take a look. Anderson, they gain the line.
No, he's good.
Get dumped at the blue line, no call.
No, nothing there.
We continue on, and the Showstoppers have to tag up.
Good.
They do. Tries to drive all on his own. He's got it, but no help. A lot of Steel City players kind of standing around. There's a chance Albright in front. And that one wouldn't connect. Driven in deep. Nix plays that one. Players changing. Hearing more cries of frustration. 40 seconds left to go in the second period of game one. Albright gets stymied again. Now at the blue line, Felsing dishes to no one. Just a lot of hope hockey right now for the Steel City Showstoppers, and it is not going their way as that one finds its way out of play.
And you just said it, and plus, I heard the Showstoppers fans just complaining about this too. There's nobody moving. This isn't like what the Showstoppers have done this whole season.
No, not at all. Only one loss was in week one against the Mon Valley Warbirds. That was a wild 6-5 affair where the Warbirds scored 3 times in a minute 20 in the third period and then ended up taking it in overtime. That's the only loss the Showstoppers have had all season.
Meantime, the only way that the Showstoppers can get an offensive zone draw, they just throw it on a net. And right now, that's not a bad thing. Anything to get the offensive zone.
We know they're capable of scoring multiple times. They've scored 4 goals in the third period against the Imperium this season. So we know it's not impossible. But man, right now, does it look improbable. They want to get one here in the late stages just to show they've got some life. Jordan Albright tries to send that one into the slot, and it gets eaten up. Now down into the corner. And that's going to do it for the period. The second frame closes, and it just gets worse for Steel City. 3-0 now, the lead for the Penn Hills Imperium. And Daniel, what do the Showstoppers have to do? Actually, hang on. Before we do that, let's take a look at this replay.
So far, so good.
Good job.
Yeah, look at that deflection off of the number 28, Justin Haynes, and just right in the right place at the right time, Drew Albright to clear that away. But as what we've been saying, this is not normally what the Showstoppers have been doing. The bench said it, that they are not moving enough. And on top of that, combine that with the forechecking, they just have no lanes to work with, and therefore they can't even get any quality chances at Scanlon. They need to tell their team, just remember what we've been doing the entire season. They need to reset and go back to what they have been doing right.
Yeah, the frustration clearly creeping in. The thing that I'm noticing is it's a lot of blind passes. I don't know if their plays are breaking down and the partners are supposed to be there and they're missing their assignments, or if it's just really skilled players making a play and expecting that someone on their really skilled roster will be there to pick it up. But really strong players are just giving the ball away, and that's something these guys cannot afford to do. I think they need to slow things down, simplify things. Oh, and we do have a goalie change. Nix is out, and Robbie Halyama is coming in relief of Ryan Nix.
And I think they're trying to send a message to their team. You don't normally change goalies on a 3-0 score, but Nix has just simply been overwhelmed, and they need a jump start. They need something to try to get their offense going, and maybe a goalie change will do it.
You know, no matter what happens, it does beg the question, who do they go to in Game 2? But that's a question that'll be answered further down the line. In the meantime, 10 minutes up on the board. And it's third period action here in Game 1. The defending champ Penn Hills Imperium looking to take Game 1 as they lead 3-0 here against the Steel City Showstoppers, the #1 seed in the division, the toughest division in the league. Arguably the two best teams going at it right now in this essentially early Milet Cup action. Both of these teams will be there, but one team will have to fight for their life early on, where the other, the winner of the division, will get the chance to go straight to the playoffs. And there's another goal!
It's Persichetti.
43-31. 43-31.
This was a bounce off the glass, and oh my goodness, that just went right by the stick of the defenseman. And Persichetti just right there to pick it up. That's just tells the story of how this game's been going.
And not the beginning that Halyama wanted to open up this third period, as now it's 4-0. Showstoppers backs against the walls, and this is where they show what they're made of. Because the series is not won or lost in one game, let alone one period. But this is a huge character statement opportunity. Halyama fighting that one off. Needs help. Here comes Spacito. In the slot, there's a shot. Great opportunity. And the Imperium are just pouring it on. More physicality coming in. Frisco getting aggressive. And keep an eye on that. The rough stuff may build. Shot from outside by Faust. Cherneski has it behind the net. On the backhand, he takes a look. Doesn't have a lot of room. Faust at the point wants it. Shows some frustration. He gets it. Shoots it wide. So much for that. He wanted it. He had it. He didn't do anything with it. Imperium have it in their own end. Slow things down to flip that one out. Faust gloves it down.
Good.
Runs into Phillips. And that one stayed onside because they did gain it. Wasn't sure. Nice little touch pass by Krause. Krause with a shot, turning and firing on the backhand. Does it again. Doesn't get it all the way through the defense. Gain the zone. Is Felsing. Felsing cuts in. Nice move. Good shot and a save. Scanlon didn't know where it was at first. Showstoppers starting to show some signs of life. They back off. Felsing loads up. Shot doesn't find its way to Scanlon. That was trying to feed Miguel and wouldn't go. Aniston. He's going to charge the middle. Slide in. Let's go. No, wait. Yes, there is a whistle. Cherneski's hands went up.
19 on the goal.
Prematurely, and they're going to say that it's Michael Felsing that gets the Showstoppers on the board first.
1999.
19 from 99.
70, 1999.
Yeah, and yeah, just as I thought, that's Cherneski's goal.
70,
The
19,
initial
99.
shot came from Michael
Need a
Felsing.
new ball.
See, there's a backhand pass, and yeah, that's definitely going to Cherneski.
Got quick.
Great look from the net cam there, clear as day.
Good.
And a cross-crease slam dunk from Felsing to Chernetsky. And just like that, we got a game. Steel City on the board. It's 4-1.
The question is it going to be enough of a boost? They still need another 3 goals. And it comes down to, can their defense step up? Because Halyama has not been getting a whole lot of support in net.
Still early here in the third period, but that's exactly what the Showstoppers wanted. Again, they know they can rip 4 off in a period. That's 1. Let's see what else they can do.
Well, the third period's usually the Showstoppers' strongest, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. We'll see.
The Imperium forced to defend. Hard rim around. Versacetti sent that one high. They do get it deep. More physicality on the race. The Showstoppers come away with it. Right in front of the scorer's bench. They gain the zone. There's a shot looking for some garbage along the backside. Good idea. That's what it takes to score here.
Good battle.
Anderson walks it back. Pearls stays. He's got a lot of pressure. Turning and firing. Quick shot. Scanlon stopped it. Thought he covered it.
Right here.
And that one's going to go down for icing. But Daniel, looks like the Showstoppers are starting to come alive here.
And that's usually been the story this whole season. But they're going to need to put everything they need into this period. They've done it once before, but it doesn't mean that it's easy.
I apologize.
They're going to send their top line out. Albright's on the draw.
Face off one there. Controlled by the Imperium. Mills lost that one in his feet under pressure. Persichetti coming back to help out. They get it out, and that one finds its way to Halyama, so no icing. Steel City. They trail by 3 here in the third period of game 1. That one's to Miguel. Couldn't get it deep. The Imperium continuing to pressure. Shot from the circle. No screen. Easily stopped. Backhand feed didn't have a lot on it, and it stays in the zone. Fumbled at the red line. That one by Albright. They gain the zone.
Offsides.
No, they didn't. I thought they had it. I think they thought they had it too.
Chris.
They get called back on the offside.
Got a little bit impatient there. I think they were expecting the ball to be carried in straight away, but no, just laid back a little bit. And it's been one of my issues I have with the Showstoppers for this game right now. They're just not moving enough.
5 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the third period. Imperium leading 4-1. The Showstoppers have the latest goal. Can they get another right here? No. And another icing. So they'll have another chance to pick one up in the offensive zone.
It had a chance at the net too, but Anquan Smith using the body to shut down that opportunity, and all that Scanlon had to do was just push it away and get some help from the defense.
Center, sticks down, let's go.
Face off one, and they score! Showstoppers get another! Hang on, this game is far from over. It's 4-2.
Michael Miguel
12 from
off the draw,
70.
watch the point. Miguel with that shot and just glances off the stick of Scanlon. He would want to have that one back, but the Showstoppers just got a new sense of life in them.
And a second point for Chernetsky as he gets the primary assist. So a goal and assist for Taras Chernetsky, former Imperium player. They want a penalty. Hang on. The Showstoppers bench is erupting.
Listen, if they ain't calling it, I'm out here too. But that was like that was a vicious one.
That's his call.
I get it. That's why there's 3 of us. That's why there's 3 of us.
It's a penalty against the Imperium,
16
and it's Anquan
slash.
Smith going to the box.
I couldn't see it from there.
They said it was a
He has the best
slash.
angle.
A little out of frame for us, unfortunately.
Huh?
The entire Showstoppers bench erupted and made sure that the officials saw it. And there was a little bit of an argument there, but as the officials said, that's why there's multiple refs out there. If one didn't see it, then the other ones can. They see it, they call it, there's a chance. Now it's a power play, and a power play goal will bring them within one. Anderson wants it at the top of the circle. He's going to get it. Loads up, takes a shot, goes wide, takes a weird bounce off the fencing. Back down for Migliozzi. Anderson fakes the pass, sends it back down for Migliozzi. Doesn't like what he sees. Across the box. Anderson loading up. Now he fakes and moves in. Some interesting movement here, but the ball's not doing a lot, and they send it down. Alyama coming out to settle. He's going to feed up for Migliozzi. Showstoppers gain the zone, and it's Anderson. But he gave it away. I think the Showstoppers can feel how big a goal would be. There's a shot waved at by Scanlon. Showstoppers still have it right now on the power play. There's a shot looking to cause some havoc. Player goes down, and it's going to be another Imperium penalty. Oh, my.
No, it's not another one. You
Critical moment here.
You guys shot. You did the same thing in the first period.
Bergamasco and the
same thing. That's enough.
Showstoppers suddenly look like they're becoming a competitive team. Ever since the first goal, they have turned their game around tremendously. So there's the pass off the boards, and there's going to be a trip behind the net.
Goal, center. Stays here. Stays here.
This is a huge moment. 5-on-3. Showstoppers. Jordan Albright tried to win that one. 14 seconds left to go in the first minor. So if they don't do anything here, they'll have about a minute.
No zone.
Sent off by Migliozzi.
No, right there. No, right there. Right there. No, he's not. It's right there.
Yeah, the ball never crossed into the zone, so
a B minus for effort.
Stuck at neutral.
First minor is over. Halyama has to be careful with that one. Still on the power play. Migliozzi gains the zone. Takes a look. Gets it back to the point. Settled by Anderson. Anderson, that one bouncing, has to be careful. Here comes Persichetti, short-handed. Not going to do anything crazy. Just going to kill some time and possess. Smart move. Gets it in deep. Excellent penalty kill work by Persichetti. Doing it all by himself and getting love from the bench as he goes off on the change. 30 seconds left to go with the power play. Migliozzi fakes it. Back for Albright. Sent down. Not sure that shot by Albright ever found its way on net. I'll have to check for a second there. It looked like it was Teagarden who was in goal for the Imperium. So I'm not sure if a change was made there or what. We'll keep an eye on that. Regardless, final few seconds of the power play tick down and they give it away. Then this one down, we're even strength. First one's on to the Imperium. Still leading here 4-2. Tries for Michigan from behind the net. They still have it, turning. Didn't get the shot away. 4-2 still your score. Even strength. So 2 big kills here for the Imperium in the books. Showstoppers running out of time now as they trail game 1, 4-2. Less than 2 minutes to play, in fact, as that one is held.
An attempted Michigan.
I don't know.
And who was it? It was the number 14.
Hey, Tony, how much time?
And we already mentioned how difficult it is to pull off that move in ball hockey.
Yeah.
You're minute 50 something. Yeah. Minute in the 50s.
So it was a good arc, but let's go ringside. We've got some insight from our ringside reporter, Joey Delgado. Joey, what have you got for us?
Hey there, Chris and Daniel. How you guys doing? Listen, 20 seconds to go here in this timeout. And I can tell you right now, the Showstoppers are feeling like they're back in this thing. But, boy, they got to do a lot better passing, don't they? Every pass, every offensive decision seems to end somehow on an Imperium stick, or a stick in yellow somehow, some way. Chris, you and I were guessing earlier, looking at all the offense that the Showstoppers have. I was surmising that maybe they're that effective only when Albright is bringing the ball up on his own, because I saw that a year ago that he was basically unstoppable bringing it up. Today, he's not unstoppable bringing it. He's very stoppable, and they're constantly being stopped on all the breakouts. So I don't know if that's the reason that they're struggling so much, but I can tell you we're about to see another man on the floor because we have an empty net. All right, guys, back to you.
Thanks, Joey, and that is right. It is 6-on-5 here with just about 1:50 left to go here in Game 1. The Imperium trying to stop the Showstoppers. Face off one forward aggressively. And they've got it. Sent in deep. And that one, Felsing trying to keep it. Still in the corner. Trying to dig away at it. Janeski comes back to help.
Both you go. Both.
And we got matching penalties here.
They're both grabbing each other and both going.
They're calling a
5
hold
on 5.
both players.
97-16. 97-16. Let's go right here.
It stays 5-on-5, guys.
It's
5-on-5.
I heard Anquan Smith and try to see who the other one.
Let's go.
Sounds like we are staying 5-on-5. So I guess 6-on-5 with the net still empty. Migliozzi backed into a corner, has to make a play, and he does. Back down for Felsing. Felsing collects. Sent behind the net for Faust. Migliozzi wants it. Doesn't happen. This ball bouncing around, sliding, trying to defend his Cunningham. That one bounced up the wall. Held. That was by Anderson. A cross shot scores! Showstoppers bring it within one!
Looks like it's the captain, Drew Albright.
Yeah,
Watch the right side of your screen.
If I'd have seen it, I'd have called it. I didn't see
no,
it.
it's not going to be it. It's going to be...
Number, Sly?
Try to see who that is.
70.
Yeah, this will give us a better look.
70
It's
for
Taras.
Yep.
I think from 9.
Roll.
Just like that, it's a 1-goal game. I told you to watch out for that third period. Is it going to be enough? Empty net. Versichetti, and they score! The empty netter completes the hat trick and just about puts this one away. The Imperium look like they're going to survive the late storm here in Game 1 against the Showstoppers.
Well, give credit to the Showstoppers for at least making an effort to come back in the game, but it was just simply too late.
45 seconds to go. That one held. And it does look like it's Teagarden. Don't know if that was changed or what, but
I
regardless,
laughed at that one.
with a 2-goal deficit restored, the Imperium look poised to take their first game from the Showstoppers this season. The playoffs are where it all matters. There's a shot! Big! Another penalty!
Right here, Deloy.
You can't call that. We had the ball for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I can call it.
There was a stick
Nice
that went
pass.
helicoptering and just nearly
Down there,
got
guys.
nearly
visitor
got our
coming in.
ref. Watch the center. Okay. There it goes.
Down there.
That's Josh Faust that lifted the stick right off the hands of Braden Franker.
Kaliyama is going to be forced back in net. And this is just about going to do it. Showstoppers trying to figure out who's going to spit. 34 seconds left to go. They are now back on the kill. Let's see if they can pull Halayama and try to even things back up in the last 30. But they're offside.
Right
Way
there.
deep.
Right there.
Let's see, the ball carrier and... Oh, he hit his stick and it forced him offside. That's what happened.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah, you see it right behind the foot of one of the Imperium players.
Settle down.
It's all over but in the shouting out here in game one. Bersachetti takes another shot. Technically on the power play. 12 seconds left to go as that one gets sent up and out of play. But it looks like that's going to be just about it for game one. And the Showstoppers will have quite a lot of adjusting to do. They showed they can do it. We know it's not a question of can they hang with the champs. They've beaten the champs 3 times this season.
Oh, you did.
And this their 4th matchup. They dropped this one by a final of 5-3. Final seconds tick down, but no one's playing anymore. As this one is over. And yes, it is getting called. That's it. Teams retire. Game 1 in the books. And it's the Penn Hills Imperium, the 2-time defending Milet Cup champs, who take game 1 in the Tier 1 Pittsburgh Division Finals by a score of 5-3. I don't like to do your job for you, Daniel, but I feel like our MVP for this one's pretty easy. What do you say?
Yeah, keep it on.
Versachetti's hat trick, can't deny that. The Imperium just overwhelmed them this entire game. It just seemed like the Showstoppers just wasn't moving enough this game. They did finally get themselves together in the 3rd period, just simply too late, and they're going to have a pretty good discussion in between games as to what they need to do. They need to get energy back into their defense and just get back to attacking Scanlon in the net, and just didn't happen. But for the Imperium, they did exactly what they needed to do, just overwhelm them, play an overload offense, and when you get hat trick for Persichetti, he gets the star for the game.